Sophomore Lucas Bernhauer began acting in 5th grade, starting with Odyssey of the Mind and then school productions to community shows. What draws him to acting is creating with others and performing for an audience.
I love being on stage and being able to see someone else giving it just as much focus as you, and together you create something completely unique to you and your fellow actors on stage. And in that creation of something completely unique, you're doing it for the enjoyment of others. So I always love that sort of opportunity to be creative with, my closest friends, alongside that creativity leading to something pleasurable for a bunch of people.
Lucas is playing the role of Cosmo Brown in this year's production of Singin' in the Rain. Now, how does he take an established character and make it his own?
You got to keep that open mind of, oh, maybe I can do this here or this here. And I've also watched other live action performances that are available on YouTube, to get even more perspectives on that. So you sort of, you take all that in to see what the core of the character is, while keeping an open mind of, oh, I can do this here and this here. And then once you start moving further along, you build more comfort in your own version of the character. And what would my Cosmo do in this situation? And it goes from there.
But I've got it.
This character is pretty unique to, pretty unique role for me. So it's sort of been a new experience, but there's totally a certain level of familiarity with certain situations, and oh, this situation needs to get this sort of reaction from the audience, and I've done that before. So then you sort of bring experience into there.
Being on stage performing for an audience gives him a feeling of joy and accomplishment.
When I'm on stage and interacting with everyone else, I really feel I love that group participation of just making, as I said, making something unique, making it a new experience for an audience. It's they've never seen, and maybe they've seen Singing in the Rain before, but they've never seen your performance of it. So being able to give a whole group of people something completely unique to you and your friends, it's sort of on stage you get that feeling. You get that feeling of creating something new, and it's wonderful.